Hello, welcome to Daily Devotional for January 6th from Streams in the Desert. Meeting you where you're at, even when you're struggling. When you pass through the waters, they will not sweep over you. That's from Isaiah 43:2. God does not open paths for us before we come to them, or provide help before it is needed. He does not remove obstacles out of our way before we reach them, yet when we are at our point of need, God's hand is outstretched. Many people forget this truth and continually worry about difficulties they envision in the future. They expect God to open and clear many miles of road before them, but He promises to do it step by step, only as their need arises. You must be in the flood waters before you can claim God's promise. Many people dread death and are distressed that they do not have dying grace. Of course, they will never have the grace for death when they are in good health. Why should they have it while in the midst of life's duties, with death still far away? Living grace is what is needed for life's work and calling, and then dying grace when it's time to die, by J.R.M., and I don't know what that stands for. And next is a poetic piece I've not read before. When you pass through the waters, deep the waves may be and cold, but Jehovah is our refuge, and His promise is our hold. For the Lord Himself has said it, He, the faithful God and true. When you come to the waters, you will not go down, but through. Seas of sorrow, seas of trial, bitter anguish, fiercest pain, rolling surges of temptation, sweeping over heart and brain. They will never overflow us, for we know His word is true. All His waves and all His billows will lead us safely through. Threatening breakers of destruction, doubt's insidious undertow, will not sink us, will not drag us, but out to the ocean depths of woe. For His promise will sustain us. Praise the Lord, whose word is true. We will not go down or under, for He says, you will pass through. And that's Annie Johnson Flint that wrote that. That's beautiful. I come across things sometimes, I will see a lot of truth, and then I might see a little glimmer of something I don't quite agree with, but this is just beautiful to me. And I said in the beginning, I don't know if I did it on this, but I'm also doing a one day at a time for Al-Anon thing here as well. You'll see it kind of with a green background. But on there, I said I'm doing this. A lot of this is for me. Just doing this here so that I'm kind of creating accountability for myself. I don't have an Al-Anon group or really even a church right now. And I won't go into why. I would love to. But my husband and I seek the Lord every day as faithfully as we can and study. And I need these kinds of reminders very much. And what it said about I want a path that is way out front of me, showing me, yep, clear sailing, for X amount of miles or years. That's what I aspire to. But that's not how God works. He wants us walking with Him step by step by step. So this was a really good, I guess you could say challenge for me. Good challenge, good reminder. This is why I'm doing this. This is exactly the kind of thing that I need to be thinking about. And so, yeah, having said that, I hope that you're blessed by it as well. And that is all for today. Lord bless you.